Guys, we have live breaking Fani Willis news. You have to stick around and listen to everything I'm going to share with you. I was not even I went live earlier today. I talked about the Pitbull, Steve Sadow, who I just made a new connection on LinkedIn. We had a conversation. I got some news about the Pitbull. Ooh, it's going to be juicy. Stick around to the end. But this is live breaking news. I'm literally 30 minutes. I got to go take my son to his baseball practice, but I had to do this and create this video because this is a bombshell that is dropping. I mean, I don't know if people even realize how corrupt. I mean, we do because I've been talking about this for a while, but this is insane. A new witness just came forward in the Fani Willis case that claims Willis told Nathan Wade's lawyer to stay quiet about their affair. Cobb County prosecutor, OMG, check this out. This is insanity. You guys, live breaking news. You won't find this anywhere. Mainstream media hasn't covered it. Nobody's covered it yet. Check this out. We have Cobb County prosecutor Cindy Lee Yeager overheard a call where Fani Willis warned Terrence Bradley to stay quiet about the affair. They are coming after us, quote. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us, Willis allegedly said. The filing here that you see before me right now, the Supreme Court in the state of Georgia, the Georgia Senate has basically offered to reopen the Fani Willis. Georgia prosecutors proposed testimony offered to reopen Fani Willis's disqualification hearing. You guys remember, the Fani Willis hearing is over. Judge McAfee said it's going to take me a couple of weeks. I got to weigh all the evidence, but this bombshell just happened today, March 4th, 2024. Holy macadamia nut. The filing says Yeager is willing to swear under oath that Bradley told her in person that Willis's affair began in 2019, something he claimed he had no knowledge of last week. Bradley also previously said in a text message that the pair was absolutely dating before Wade was hired. When presented the message on the stand, Bradley said, "Oh, dang." Oh my God. So you can see here, right here, okay? You can see here defendant David J. Schaefer's notice of proposed testimony. You can see at the very bottom, it says March 1st, 2024, Ms. Yeager spoke via telephone with the undersigned. And I'm going to share with you some more from this amazing filing by the Georgia State Senate. Holy mackerel. This is basically a co-chief deputy district attorney for the Cobb County, Miss Yeager, spoke via telephone. OMG. And she can provide Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Cheeley. Check this out. Here is the actual filing, okay, right here that happened today. Meeting notice and agenda. Basically, blah, blah, blah. I'll get to the good stuff in just a second, but I just want to show you the kind of legalities of this. Okay, so from in and around August 23rd through January 2024, Ms. Yeager had numerous in-person and other conversations with District Attorney Terrence Bradley in which information relating to District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade was discussed. In the course of Mr. Bradley and Ms. Yeager's discussions, Mr. Bradley told Ms. Yeager the following. District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade met during the 2019 Municipal Court Continuing Legal Education Conference. Do you guys remember the text messages that Miss Merchant went over with Terrence Bradley? He kept saying, "I don't recall. This is all speculation." And then the Pitbull came in there and said, "This has nothing to do with speculation." He gave a definitive, full of conviction. Absolutely. He even unprompted. Remember what the Pitbull Sadow said. He was unprompted and he offered. They even met at the municipal court. This is another witness corroborating that evidence. This is huge. It's literally over. There is no way Judge McAfee can turn a blind eye to this. It is over for Fani Willis. Mr. Wade, let's continue. There's more, you guys. Stick around. Mr. Wade began his romantic relationship with District Attorney Willis at or around this time. Mr. Wade had definitely begun a romantic relationship with Mrs. Willis during the time that Mrs. Willis was running for DA in 2019 through 2020. Mr. Wade, let me say that again, had definitely begun. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Another district attorney from another Cobb County is basically corroborating, calling Bradley a liar, Fani a liar, Nathan a liar. It's blown up wide open, folks. Mr. Bradley stated that he had personal knowledge of the relationship between Mr. Wade and District Attorney Willis and included details regarding the use of Mrs. Robin Yurdy's apartment in other meetings prior to November 2021. Mr. Doctor, I don't recall. It ain't cutting anymore, y'all. Mr. Bradley stated that Mr. Wade personally prepared his own divorce complaint against his spouse, Mrs. Jocelyn Wade, and told Mr. Bradley to sign the divorce filings and to file them on Mr. Wade's behalf. Based upon these statements, it is Mrs. Yeager's understanding that Mr. Bradley did not being represented Mr. Wade until November of 2021. This is the part where it literally is unbelievable. Actual hardcore evidence that Fani Willis told Mr. Bradley. This is really, really incriminating right here. In and around September of 2023, Mr. Bradley was visiting Mrs. Yeager in her office when Mr. Bradley received a telephone call. Mrs. Yeager could hear that the caller was D.A. Willis. D.A. Willis was calling Mr. Bradley in response to an article that was published about how much money Mr. Wade and his law partners had been paid in this case. Mrs. Yeager heard the district attorney, Fani Funky Funkadelic Willis, Cash G Money Willis, tell Mr. Bradley, they are coming for us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us. OMG, mind blown. It's over. You're done. Behind bars, disbarred, I mean, she has way more than disqualification to just worry about. This, on top of all the other mounting evidence. I mean, Judge McAfee, just to save face, he has to pursue this criminally. She is going to face time in prison. And then it concludes here. Mrs. Yeager watched Mr. Bradley's testimony before the court and became concerned, good for her, as a result of the fact that what Bradley testified to on the witness stand was directly contrary to what Mr. Bradley told Mrs. Yeager in person. Therefore, in the event that the court reopens the hearing to receive additional evidence as requested by the state and defendant former President Trump, Mr. Schaefer requests that the defense be permitted to subpoena Mrs. Yeager and present Mrs. Yeager's testimony relating to the matters set forth herein. Respectfully submitted, this 4th day of March, 2024. Holy macadamian nut. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Another witness? Another concrete evidentiary substantive proof? Another witness saying we all know Bradley's a liar. We all know Fani's a liar. We all know that Wade is a liar. I mean, this just completely cements what I earlier said in earlier videos. That's a lot of earlier. She is rotten to the core from the inside out. She is absolutely rotten to the core. McAfee, if you're watching, you know what you need to do. You need to take in all of this evidence. There is no way you can't not only disqualify her, there is no way you can't not only dismiss this case, but you need to pursue felony charges against Fani Willis, Nathan Wade. Forget disbarring him. That should be a given. But they need to face criminal charges because they are absolutely rotten to the core. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. This, to me, is like better than the smoking gun. It's all over. This is wham bala mam, sham bala mam, slam a lam a ding dong. It's over. sealed, the nail in the coffin. It's shut. She is not only going to be disbarred, not only going to be disqualified, she's going to face criminal charges. She absolutely must. This is huge. Just breaking today, literally just happening today. It's insane. I want to hear from you, but before you go, check this out. So there's also been a subpoena for Ashley Merchant. We're probably going to go live this Wednesday. Plus, we're going to be covering every breaking live update, top story, live breaking news. You've got to subscribe. Make sure you follow. In the pinned comment is our email newsletter. It's free, so you don't miss a thing. Make sure you subscribe to that. It's absolutely free. We don't spam. We don't share your email. I can't wait to read your comments. I try with my whole soul best to respond to all the comments. Personally, I really try. Sometimes it's literally not feasible. It's impossible. If you are a channel member, you get first dibs. Super chats, super thanks, first dibs. But I really try, especially if it's thoughtful, constructive, productive, and most importantly, respectful. Oh my God. We're going to be covering this day and night, guys. You don't want to go anywhere. This is absolutely huge. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Let me know. Check out these videos if you missed these. The Pitbull Sadao right there. This video down here is awesome. Follow, subscribe. As always, God bless you, your family. God bless these United States of America. I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you soon.